Okay, y'all, I'm back in my little corner, and today it's gonna be a little different. Like I told you in my last video, all of these emails are not women that got pregnant by somebody who they shouldn't have got pregnant by. Other crazy things. I just wanted to get those out of the way first. Although there are more pregnant girls in my inbox that got some crazy stuff that they need to tell, I think I'm done with the pregnant chicks for a while, so let's move on to something else. The only reason why this channel was created was because of that first video that went, I don't know, semi-viral, I guess. I don't know if that's a thing, but ever since that video, people have been flooding my inbox, my email, with other crazy stuff. So I created a channel just so we could talk about these emails. If you don't like it, don't watch it. Point blank, period. Like, I delete so many comments of negative people talking negative about me. Like, these people email me and they want me to talk about this on my channel. So if you don't like the videos that I upload, do not watch them. It's not that difficult. Anyway, I'm just gonna get into the email because I don't like long intros. This email is from a man. I'm not going to say his name because I don't say the real name or where they're from. Again, in my videos, if you watch my other one, then you already know that. But for the people that are new, yeah. It says, "What's up, Tiffany? I saw you were doing crazy shit stories, so I decided to tell you mine. I work at a local retail store. It's pretty big in my city, but it's not a nationwide store, if you know what I mean. I've had my job for about 7 months and get paid decently, but I'm getting pretty tired of it because of my boss. His dad owns the place, so I guess that makes him qualified to run it. He's 1 year older than me, but very childish. I think he's jealous because all of the girls come in and ask me for my help with whatever. I'm sorry, this email has a bunch of typos, so I'm trying to just read through it the best I can without stuttering. We've gotten into arguments plenty of times about small things that don't matter at all. He's made me stay way over my shift at night when he knew that I had plans to go out with my friends to do BS like clean the front windows in the store from the ceiling to the floor. I do it because I need my job to pay my rent while I'm in school. A couple of weeks ago, my apartment was broken into, and I'm sure it was him and probably some of his friends. I know because I worked late that night and he was off. It seems like every time I work late and he doesn't, something happens to either my car or my apartment. One time my car was egged right outside the building while I was inside. It was hot that day, and I didn't find out until it had been sitting on my paint for hours. The dried egg really messed up my paint job when I tried to remove it. We don't have cameras in the parking lot, so I can't prove it was him. I really have a strong feeling that it was him though. Anyway, a bunch of things were stolen out of my apartment a few weeks ago. My MacBook, Apple TV, my old iPhone as well as a pretty expensive watch that I got as a gift last year. Some of my Blu-rays were even stolen. I also had some pretty valuable sneakers that would sell for hundreds of dollars if I tried. I know it was him because this guy literally wore my watch to work a few days later. I confronted him about it and he got pissed and said I'm not the only person that owns this type of watch in the world. But it's funny how he never wore it until that day. I tried to file a police report. Yeah, see, it says find. I tried to file a police report and have him arrested, but they told me that if I had no proof it was him, it would be hard as hell to get him arrested for it. I just don't know what I should do about it. I've been applying to other places to find another job, but no luck yet. Even if I did find another job, this guy still knows where I live, and I can't afford to break my lease right now. I can't just quit because I need the money. I try hard not to fight him every time I see him because I know that wouldn't solve much. Anybody know what I should do? Okay, my advice definitely would have been to go to the police, but since you already done that, it's not really much else you can do. I don't know, honestly. When I read that the first time, because of course I read these emails before I record, but when I read that the first time, the only thing that I could think about doing, getting some type of home surveillance system or whatever, like they're not that expensive. I used to work at Radio Shack like some years ago. They sold them there. They were like $100 for like 2 different cameras. So I mean, if you really want to catch him doing something to your property, then just record him and then he will be arrested for it, I guess. Like you said, you've been trying to find another job. just keep looking for another job so you can get away from that dude, because he clearly is jealous of you. Especially, I mean, we don't know 100%, we don't know for it to be 100% true that he broke into your house and stole those items. But he did wear a watch that was the same type of watch that you had that is now missing. So I don't know. I mean, I guess that's proof to you. I would be pretty pissed, and I probably would want to fight him too. So